Welcome back, football fans. It's playoff time. The NFL postseason is here, and it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting runs in years. The Kansas City Chiefs secured the top seed in the AFC, but the Buffalo Bills are hungry for a Super Bowl with Josh Allen leading the charge. In the NFC, the Detroit Lions have surprised everyone, claiming the top seed with a dominant season. Behind them, teams like the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are ready to make noise. The Packers, led by Jordan Love, are looking for a deep run, while Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers are a team no one wants to face. Meanwhile, in the AFC, the Steelers, led by Russell Wilson, could be the underdogs that surprise everyone. Can the Bills power through to the Super Bowl? Will Mayfield lead Tampa Bay to glory? Can the Chiefs reclaim their throne? Let's break down the key matchups and see who's ready to make a championship run.
From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Charles, on the losing side of things, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back.
From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. As we'll see Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Jaden Daniels.
The Buccaneers are moving on in these playoffs as we say thanks for watching and so long.
From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. We'll see Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody.
From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos.
Playoff fever has come. The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs, because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance, even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt, because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer, but in this case, even more.
In the AFC, the Buffalo Bills, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Los Angeles Chargers all advanced to the divisional round. The Steelers, with Russell Wilson at the helm, are ready to make noise as an underdog. The Bills, poised and powerful, are looking to roll past the competition, and the Chargers are eyeing a deep playoff run as well. In the NFC, we have the Rams are a team with a potent offense and a formidable defense, especially with their top-tier players like Cooper Kupp. Their experience in big-game situations, especially from their Super Bowl win a couple of years ago, gives them confidence. Their path could be smoother if they face a less dynamic team, but the Rams' offense will likely be a major factor in helping them advance. Bucs with Mayfield. The Bucs' path is the most uncertain with Mayfield under center. While Mayfield has potential, there are many question marks about his consistency in big games, and the team could face stiffer competition from opponents with more established quarterbacks. However, if the Buccaneers' defense shows up and Mayfield avoids turnovers, they can still be a dangerous team. Packers versus Lions. As discussed earlier, the Packers are facing a tough challenge against a Lions team that has a potent offense and a defense that's improved throughout the season. With the way Detroit has been playing, it won't be an easy game for Green Bay, especially considering the NFC North rivalry and the Lions' momentum. The Lions' high-scoring offense, led by Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown, could pose a major challenge for the Packers, especially if Love struggles to keep pace.